Hello folks, welcome back to Haut-Beyleron, and as you can see here, we're pretty much following straight after what we've done in last episode. That is starting seeing the soybeans in June, with the hope, with a bit of cheeky work, it'll be ready to harvest before the end of the year. But yeah, let's continue on with this, and then let's get to the rest of the farming. Alright folks, so here we are, we advanced on to the next morning. Reason for that being just one hole to see if any of this frost change when we turn seasons like fully off, not fully off, but as off as it can be, but nope. So yeah, obviously things has progressed since obviously seasons was turned off. We've turned seasons back on, like seasonal growth. So yeah, what we're going to do now is we've released this is a bale loader or bale wagon, and we're going to get this all loaded up. But first of all, we're going to stock it up with the lettuce and honey. To be honest, we haven't really kept on that. I literally just fast forward overnight, so we don't really have much honey. So I'll go ahead and move the pallets out of the way. Pallets. There we go. So now it's simply a case of getting these all loaded up. Hopefully it should be no issues whatsoever. Are we going to have another pallet spawn up? I think we will, but well, you know, perhaps not. Perhaps we're at the limit. Well, not the limit, but to maximum that will spawn out. So try to do this in a way that will keep it all nice and tidy. Come on, there we go. Can we get 3? If we get 3, that'd be extremely ideal for us. Oop. I don't think we can. Bugger. Oh, that sucks, but so I guess it's well, that's 2 by 2 when also gets levitated. Let's go. I'll push you forward. There we go. Gonna strap you down for now. So yeah, we'll get all those up, and then we'll go from there. Just we're getting the bales on. We'll sell the silage. Straw we'll just store somewhere for now. I would like to sell straw, but it's just not worth it. £100 per fowl. Yeah, it's not profitable for us. So come on, let's go. Get this up. But yeah, also what we're going to do, hopefully sell some of this, then we can release a cultivator, get the airfield cultivator, get that seeded, because we can plant a few crops, I think. Well, no, we cannot. My apologies, so we're going to have to wait till August for the canola to be planted, and wheat and canola is ready to harvest. Well, it's in that window. I can see in its last growth state, so hopefully that should be ready to harvest tomorrow if it doesn't pop up later on today. So yeah, so keep on stacking this, and since you've seen me doing this a few times, I'm going to do this off camera. Struggling to get on here. So yeah, Yeah, as I say, I'll get this done, and then I'll bring you folks back once we start loading up the bales. I think if we just do it bottom row first, then stack it, maybe the best way to go. So here we are, folks. We are got everything all picked up. We got eggs, got lettuce, got silage. With one of the egg packs we had to leave behind because there was a little glitch where when you pick up a pallet, sometimes it sort of slowly levitates you up into the air. And I didn't realise that as I was doing something else. And then when I went to let go of the pallet, the pallet came down, hit the ground, and now it's sucked through the ground. So yeah, not particularly happy about that. But anywho, silage, we'll sell that, and the best place to sell at the moment is the livestock market, I think. Let's go silage. Oh no, biogas plant actually, that's changed since we last seen each other. So let's put the times back up a little bit. So yeah, £600 per 1,000 litres, so yeah. It's going to be about 60, 68 grand, 70 grand I'm going to get. I do apologise for the lag. It's one of those things when you get lots of bales, pallets, whatever, it just tends to slow the FPS down a bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the biogas plant, and I'll bring folks back when we're going to offload this, because yeah, this amount of FPS is just absolutely ridiculous. So here are folks, we're at the biogas plant, and we are going to sell the silage bales. Hopefully this will clear up the FPS. Yes, I know this is not accepted. Been there before. So if we go over here perhaps, so if we're right beside the sell point, hopefully that should start taking the silage. Why isn't the silage selling? Don't know what's going on here. Usually they'll just take the pallets as it is. Unless it's because the lettuce is at the bottom. That was never the case in the past. Ooh. Let's turn this down a moment. Why aren't you taking my silage? Come on, this is your silage bales. Before, all it required was literally just put up next to it and sell. Okay, that's the thing now, I'm guessing. Let me have a little look into this, folks, and I'll bring the folks back in a moment. So here we are at the farm shop, and I'm going to sell our lettuce first because I went to the other sell point and yep, it will not take it. It said that it's not accepted here, but I've got silage. So I'm guessing is how it works is whereas at the bottom sells first, so that's interesting to know. So yeah, we're going to sell this here and the eggs. Eggs we could have sold at the bakery, get an extra couple of £100 per fowl, but yeah, let's just go ahead and sell it, and then we'll go and sell the silage at the biogas plant. So I'll just sit here and watch the money rocket up. It's nearly all the lettuce sold. Let's move forward a bit. As well, this should help with the whole lag situation. So it's 39 grand, but we've still got some eggs. So I'm going to sell them. Yeah, that's selling. Are they selling? Oops, perhaps I have to go around here, perhaps. Last pallet. And there we go, folks. We've made 46,000, about 600 quid, 700 quid. It's not too bad of a price. Now we're going to sell the silage, and this should get us about yeah, 68, 70 grand. So yeah, since it's a bit of a drive, I am going to drive down myself off camera, and I'll bring the folks back when we get there. Oops, shouldn't have done that. We'll do smash into the cars. So here we are, hopefully Simon can sell the signage. So yeah, how it should work is simply, as it did last time when we saw the signage, is simply pull it to the side and it should start taking the bells. And it's not, which is weird. That's what I did last time, was simply drive up and... Do I have to reverse? Or is it because of... Okay, what's going on here? It was unfolded, I folded it back up. This is that as an issue? Or is it because it's so far off the ground and it's not accepting it? I think what we'll do actually, because I don't want to risk losing any bells and lose money, is I'll get the front loader, take it here, and then yeah, try to push some of these bells in. Yeah, because nothing seems to work. Yeah, it's not going down, money's not going up, so yeah, very odd. What about if I try to unstrap that one at the back? Okay, it's going in, so perhaps it's just... I'm going to be a bit cheeky and a bit risky. This is a different trade that we've used from last time, so perhaps it's that as an issue. Well, I shall know what to do. Oops, not that. Is if I get this into position, then I'll reset the trailer. That should work in theory. Guessing because it's so far off the ground. So if I drive off, there's not an option for me to... There we go. Now it's going up. So yeah, 62.5 plus that 3.3, so yeah, it's almost like 65. Yeah, 66 grand, so yeah, it ain't that bad of a haul, folks. Now we could use that to repay the loan, or let's look in the used dealership. Much like the grain cart, we need 400 horsepower to pull that. What's that, grass roller? Perhaps. Or we get a fertilizer spreader. We could buy that, we could use it as a cheap... Surely our spreader does line, right? I would think so. No, it does not. So yeah, we need a lime spreader, so... Yeah, it's going to use this. 700 a valve. Let's go with 1,000 years cover. Let's go buy that. And grass roller. 6 meters, oof. Perhaps, I'm gonna leave that for now, so yeah. Now I think what we need to do is we look at our fertilizing site, see where everything is at. Oh yeah, and those straw bales needs picking up as well, don't they? Yeah. So yeah, I think let's get back to the farm. And I think to round off the day, we'll start moving these straw bales about. Yeah, I think we'll do it manually, like, rather than come on the tray or anything, because obviously we're not going to sell them yet, it's too early. They're only worth about £100 per thousand. Now if we sell it in winter, we get an extra £40–50 per thousand potentially, so yeah. We'll go back to the farm, and then we'll go from there, folks. Alright folks, so yep, some time has passed actually. And that is because I was just quickly filling up the greenhouses because one of them was nearly empty. Also, mine's gone up by another £3 or so because there was another bell I didn't see. How I didn't see it because it's right here. Well, it's just like wedged in between the harvester and the header. So yeah, that would suck. So what we're going to do first of all is actually fertilise our grass field because I can see it has grown. Perhaps that one day off having seasons turned off has meant it sort of grew very rapidly, so just to sort of combat that, or sort of help that, we're going to fertilise it. I don't think we can get this done in 2 passes, maybe, if I was doing it properly the first time around. That's the thing, I want to make sure as close to the edge as possible without actually, yeah, like that, losing coverage there, so we'll turn around and we'll do that again. We'll just do a little splash here. Technically we could spray that field now, but really we wouldn't because obviously that'd be spraying the bales. Also, I'm reconsidering like leasing a mulcher. Well, just spray the bit of the field, yeah. We have to just to lease one just to see how much of a bonus we get. I know mulch you get about 5% give or take. Well, it is 5% apparently, but I think a lot of things I've tested, the sort of exact bonus, shall I say, you'll get, it does vary slightly at times. Yeah, I think we could have gotten that full coverage if... Does that field need lime spray? No, it doesn't. So we can go like really short, save a bit of fertilizer. Also, you also got a contract that field line to do, so we could get a worker doing that. Perhaps if I... Nope, no, don't want to do that. Actually, I'm going to save this first of all because, yeah, still not too confident with these contracts, but if I get that worker on their way to do field 9, field work, field 9 way 2, you're there, so I'm saying if we zoom in, so start there. Now it should be able to drive there. It's not a difficult route. Always takes a minute for it to calibrate. Sometimes it does worry it's crashing the old system or freezing the game, but in this case I don't think it's going to. There we go, so the workers on their way. If we hop into you quickly, we'll get you sorted up. £15 in worker wages, fair enough. Yeah, oof, Christ. I was going to say, yes, the cost is a little bit to get there, but whilst the workers doing that, we can start putting our bells away. Actually, I should be putting those into one place, really, shouldn't I? Okay, the bells can go on that left side. And all the equipment for now will go on this side. Also, we've got to do the mulching. What's the growth rate like of the grapes, I wonder? Come down here. Oop. Let's have a look at the field. Okay, so not in its final growth rate before ready to harvest, so that's telling me it's going to be ready in September. Because if you look at the crop window, harvesting grapes September and October, so actually maybe September. But yeah, September or October. Now for a minute I thought it was August or September. No, September and October. Lift you up. Let's get rid of that indicator. Gonna park you up. Bash into our mower as we do. There we go. Turn the engine off. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is get all of our bales, take them over here and then stack them up. Perhaps we could get the trailer, put them on the trailer then unload them off, but that's of course it's loading it twice or stacking it twice, so I think I'm just going to do it one by one and then I think we'll go from there, folks. So, alright then folks, we are done with all the baling and stacking now. And yes, we got a pretty impressive haul. We got 8 11,000 litre bales, so that is 88,000. And then to our right, we got a 125 and 150 centimetre bales, so that is 7,500 litres and I think 5,500 litres if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's about, what's that, 8,000, 12,000, so yeah, about 100,000, 101,000 litre bales, or 101,000 litres of straw in bale form. So yeah, price at the moment, not great. It's actually pretty abysmal, and we're on easy economy, so you can tell how low it is. So that's because obviously we're at the peak of summer. We've just produced the straw, so for example, wheat, barley, oats, they all produce straw, so when you get a harvest window in that period, of course obviously you'll see a drop in price because there's a high demand, or sorry, a high surplus, and not necessarily a high demand, unlike when say in winter when there's like pretty much little supply of straw now because no one's harvesting wheat, barley or oats. Obviously with seasons, seasons off, you still be harvesting it potentially. But yeah, what we're going to do, we'll leave this here. Half tempted to sell it, just get it on my site, but no, I think we'll keep it for now. Keep it till December, January time. Then hopefully by then we can find a decent bale, or bale wagon, or bale loader, or it's in auto bale form that in the market. And also what we'll do now is we'll adjust how much money we've got by just repaying some of the loan. So yeah, about 50 grand or so pay off. And what we've got in the used dealership. Ooh, front loader. Oh yeah, it's a front loader, so yeah. If it's a wheel loader or a telehandler, then I would consider buying it, because both of them would be definitely useful, especially when we're doing silage with the corn silage. A telehandler may be useful. I've got one contract here that we'll do off camera before next episode. I doubt we're going to have any more fertilizing contracts. I think we sort of string that piece out and we'll return some of our equipment in that. Check our honey. So yeah, that's going to be ready in another hour. But yeah, folks, that is going to be it for me today. So yeah, next episode, got a few things to do. You can try to get his pallet unstuck in that, and this pallet here. So yeah, lots of pallets to get unstuck. And yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, which I hope you have, smash a button. Feel free to comment down below. If you want to share something, please be my guest. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, then please consider. But for what you choose to do, hope everyone has a nice day. But for now, this is me, Farmer EnvoyXtreme, and I'll see you all very soon.